Ever woken up and wondered why some mornings your legs feel springy and powerful, while on others they seem sluggish and tired before you've even had your first sip of coffee? It's almost as if your body is whispering a hidden clue, isn't it? The truth is, the very first foods you put on your plate each morning can shape how strong, steady, and energized your legs feel all day long. Imagine this. You're sitting at the table with your favorite morning drink, but instead of grabbing toast or something fast, you choose fruits brimming with natural fuel for your muscles, circulation, and even your joints. No exotic powders, no pricey pills, just everyday fruits waiting quietly at your local market, ready to help you step with confidence, climb stairs without strain, and move through your day free of stiffness or sudden weakness. So tell me, do your legs ever give out sooner than you expect? Or do you wake up with that morning tightness that makes everything feel slower? Type 1 if you know that feeling, or 0 if your legs still carry you strong from dawn to dusk. I read and reply to every comment because your experience matters. And if keeping your legs strong, steady, and independent is important to you, I invite you to join Health Lab today. Together, we'll explore simple choices that make each step in life feel lighter, easier, and more secure. Let's start with blueberries. They might seem like just another garnish you sprinkle on your breakfast without thinking, but inside these tiny spheres hides a powerful benefit for your legs. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the natural pigments behind their deep blue color. Scientists at Harvard note that anthocyanins behave like microscopic protectors, circulating through your bloodstream to soothe the small, ongoing inflammations that slowly weaken muscles and blood vessels over time. This matters especially as we age, because chronic inflammation can leave your legs feeling heavy, sore, and unsteady. By calming this hidden stress, blueberries support faster muscle recovery and help keep your legs strong enough to carry you through the day. Take Mary, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. She loved her morning walks, but began to notice that halfway through her route, her legs would ache, and she turned back early. She chalked it up to aging until her doctor recommended adding blueberries to her daily routine. Skeptical at first, how could fruit really help? She began mixing half a cup into her Greek yogurt every morning. Within weeks, her legs felt lighter, she finished her walks with ease, and the lingering soreness at night disappeared. For Mary, it wasn't about feeling younger, it was about reclaiming the freedom to enjoy her day. Bringing this into your own routine is simple. Add a small handful of blueberries to oatmeal, stir them into yogurt, or blend them into smoothies with almond milk or leafy greens for a nutrient boost. If you prefer something warm, cook them with oatmeal to soften the berries and release their natural sweetness. And here's a balance tip. Pairing blueberries with protein, a spoon of peanut butter, a few almonds, or a slice of low-fat cheese keeps your energy stable instead of spiking and dropping. Older adults should also remember that while blueberries are lower in sugar than many fruits and high in fiber, suddenly eating large amounts can lead to bloating if your digestion isn't used to it. Start with half a cup and see how you feel. If chewing fresh berries is hard because of dental issues, gently warming them or opting for frozen blueberries, which soften easily, makes them easier to eat without losing nutrients. Always rinse fresh berries well under running water and pat dry to remove any farming residues. Frozen berries are often just as nutritious, last longer, and are ideal if you shop less frequently. Just a small handful each morning can give your legs a head start, improving circulation, reducing soreness, and boosting stamina for the day ahead. And while these little berries quietly work in the background, the next fruit you'll discover has an entirely different way of supporting your body. Nectarines. At first glance, they seem like just another juicy summer treat, yet their benefits for muscle strength go far beyond what most people imagine. Packed with potassium, nectarines act almost like a natural switchboard for your muscles. Each time you walk, stretch, or climb a step, your muscles need this mineral to contract and then release. When potassium runs low, legs can feel stiff, cramped, or even shaky. They also deliver vitamin A, which helps keep tissues flexible and supports the fine network of blood vessels feeding your leg muscles. When both your circulation and muscle fibers are cared for, movement feels lighter, smoother, and less exhausting. Consider John, a 71-year-old grandfather from Florida. He loved tending his garden, but bending and standing became increasingly difficult, and sudden calf cramps often stopped him mid-task. His daughter suggested trying nectarines at breakfast. John began slicing one over his oatmeal and blending another into a smoothie with almond milk. Within a few weeks, he noticed fewer cramps and a greater ease while working in the yard. It wasn't a miracle, it was simply giving his body the nutrients it needed to move naturally. Adding nectarines to your morning is simple. Slice one into Greek yogurt to balance natural sweetness with protein, keeping your energy steady. Prefer something quick? Spread thin nectarine slices on a whole grain toast with a swipe of almond butter for a nourishing start. For smoothie fans, blending a nectarine with spinach, banana, and almond milk creates a refreshing drink that supports muscles and digestion at once. If chewing fresh fruit feels challenging, lightly steaming or poaching nectarines softens their texture without losing potassium or vitamin A. Pairing nectarines with apple slices in the morning adds variety and supports both circulation and muscle flexibility, two essentials for keeping legs strong with age. Because nectarines are so juicy and refreshing, it's easy to overdo it. For most older adults, one medium nectarine at breakfast is ideal, delivering about 280 mg of potassium without overwhelming your system. And if you take blood pressure medication or have kidney concerns, check with your healthcare provider before making them a daily habit, since potassium can interact with some treatments. Choosing a nectarine at breakfast isn't just about a sweet start. It's about fueling your muscles with minerals that let you move freely, bend comfortably, and stay active throughout the day. And while nectarines offer impressive support, the next fruit on the list works in a completely different way. Apples. This everyday fruit has been a staple of breakfast tables for decades, yet few people realize just how powerfully it can enhance circulation and support healthy muscles. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which helps manage cholesterol levels and keep blood vessels supple and responsive. Good circulation means your muscles receive a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients all day long. Without it, legs can feel achy, heavy, or tired even after light activity. They're also a great source of quercetin, a natural antioxidant concentrated in the skin, which research has linked to lower oxidative stress. Oxidative stress silently wears down muscles and blood vessels over time, but quercetin helps shield them, preserving leg strength and the resilience of veins and arteries that keep you moving freely. For older adults, this can mean the difference between feeling refreshed after a walk or needing to rest by late morning. One of the biggest advantages of apples is their flexibility at breakfast. Thin slices with almond butter provide both fiber and protein for balanced energy. For a lighter option, pair apple slices with a small piece of low-fat cheese. The mix of natural sugars and protein prevents mid-morning crashes. If chewing raw apples is tough, steaming or lightly baking softens their texture while maintaining their nutrients. Unsweetened applesauce is another gentle, tooth-friendly way to gain the same benefits. Making a habit of one apple each morning can gradually strengthen circulation. Think of it as laying down a strong foundation. When blood flows more freely, every step feels easier, your balance steadier, and your energy more reliable. For the best results, eat the skin along with the flesh, since that's where much of the fiber and quercetin reside. And always rinse thoroughly to remove any remaining residue. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do your legs tend to feel heavy during the day, or do they still carry you with steady strength? Comment 1 if you often feel that weight, or 0 if you feel light and strong. And while you're here, consider subscribing to Health Lab so you don't miss simple, powerful tips designed to keep you active, independent, and strong. Apples may seem ordinary, but their circulation-boosting properties make them extraordinary allies for your legs. And while apples work from the inside out, the next fruit takes a completely different approach, offering quick energy and protection against cramps just when your body needs it most. That fruit is the banana, and it's far more important than you might think. Bananas are among the most common fruits on the breakfast table, yet their power for leg health is often underestimated. They're naturally rich in potassium, an essential mineral that keeps fluid levels balanced and helps your muscles contract and release properly. Without adequate potassium, muscles become prone to spasms, cramps, and general weakness. That's why athletes often reach for a banana before a workout, but the same principle benefits older adults who want to avoid cramps during a morning walk, a day in the garden, or even while sleeping at night. Bananas also deliver quick, natural energy thanks to their carbohydrates. Unlike refined sugar, this energy is released more slowly because of the fruit's fiber, keeping you active and alert for longer stretches. For seniors who feel tired before noon, a banana at breakfast can offer a steady boost without relying on coffee or processed snacks. And beyond potassium, bananas supply magnesium, which works alongside potassium to relax tight muscles and ease stiffness. Take Robert, a 73-year-old retired mail carrier from Texas. He spent decades walking long routes and prided himself on staying active. But after retirement, painful leg cramps began waking him at night. He assumed it was just age until a doctor visit revealed low potassium levels. Robert started eating one banana each morning, sometimes with a spoonful of natural peanut butter, other times sliced over warm oatmeal. Within weeks, his nighttime cramps eased, and his morning walks became smoother and less interrupted. It wasn't medicine, it was simply restoring what his body needed. Bananas are one of the easiest fruits to work into your morning routine. For a quick meal, spread peanut butter on whole grain toast and top with banana slices a balanced mix of natural sugars, healthy fats, and protein that keeps energy steady. Prefer something lighter? Stir banana slices into a bowl of oatmeal or low-fat yogurt. For smoothie lovers, blending banana with spinach, almond milk, and a small handful of nuts creates a satisfying drink that fuels your morning. A few tips for older adults. While bananas are nutrient-dense, they can raise blood sugar quickly if eaten alone, especially for those managing diabetes. Pairing bananas with protein or extra fiber, like nuts, seeds, or yogurt, slows absorption and keeps blood sugar stable. Choose bananas that are just ripe, bright yellow, with only a few spots. Overripe bananas are sweeter, but may cause faster sugar spikes. With this one simple fruit, you're giving your body protection against cramps, a steady energy lift, and minerals that help your muscles stay relaxed and ready for the day. Bananas may seem ordinary, but for your legs, they're powerful allies. And while bananas bring energy and relief from cramps, the next fruit works on a completely different level, rebuilding and repairing to keep your muscles resilient. Finally, let's talk about strawberries. Bright, sweet, and refreshing. They may look like a simple indulgence, but for your legs, they're a quiet powerhouse. Strawberries are especially high in vitamin C, a nutrient critical for producing collagen. Collagen is the protein that gives strength and elasticity to muscles, tendons, and blood vessels, keeping them resilient and flexible. As we get older, our natural collagen production declines. This can mean slower recovery after activity, weaker connective tissue, and that familiar stiffness in the legs. By adding strawberries to breakfast, you're supplying your body with the building blocks it needs to repair and renew every day. Strawberries are also rich in antioxidants, compounds that shield muscles and blood vessels from oxidative stress, the hidden wear and tear damage of daily life. For older adults, this translates into less soreness after walking or exercising and more stamina throughout the day. Research from the National Institutes of Health links diets abundant in vitamin C and antioxidants to stronger muscle performance and better balance, two essentials for staying active and independent. Consider Susan, a 70-year-old grandmother from North Carolina. She loved working alongside her grandchildren in the garden, but often felt her legs tighten up afterward. Her daughter suggested adding strawberries to her morning meals. Susan began blending a handful into a green smoothie and sometimes sprinkling them over low-sugar yogurt. Within a few weeks, she noticed faster recovery after gardening. Her legs no longer felt stiff the next morning. For her, strawberries became more than a fruit. They turned into a simple, daily ritual that brought back comfort and mobility. There are plenty of ways to add strawberries to breakfast. Toss them into a smoothie with spinach, banana, and almond milk for a nutrient-packed drink. Slice fresh berries over a bowl of oatmeal to add natural sweetness without extra sugar. For a lighter start, mix strawberries with cottage cheese or low-fat yogurt for a refreshing, balanced meal. A few tips for older adults. Because strawberries are frequently grown with pesticides, always wash them thoroughly under running water before eating. When possible, choose organic or locally grown. Frozen strawberries are also a smart option. They hold on to most of their vitamin C and antioxidants and blend easily into smoothies. If you have sensitive teeth or trouble chewing, mash strawberries into oatmeal or blend them into a soft puree to make them easier to enjoy without losing nutritional value. Strawberries do more than energize you. They help your body rebuild. With steady collagen support and stronger blood vessels, your legs gain resilience and comfort. Today, you've seen how picking the right fruits in the morning can change how your legs feel all day. Blueberries calm soreness, nectarines keep muscles supple, apples boost circulation, bananas guard against cramps, and strawberries repair and renew. It's not about chasing youth, it's about giving your body what it needs to stay steady, strong, and independent. Small, consistent habits build lasting strength. Tomorrow morning, when you sit down to breakfast, the choice is in your hands. And if you want more simple, practical tips like these, be sure to subscribe to Health Lab so we can keep walking this journey together.